Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And we have our very first corner. And a chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard. Best place it in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. And here's Rijkaard. Chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Lewandowski. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, Doué. Cross into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. That looks a good cross. Ambitious ball here. Yilmaz gets into some space. Oh, he's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's Lewandowski! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy. He's a sharp little ball here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro gets it away. Hazard with the delivery. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. And Messi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pinches it off him. Donatoni. And now the breakaway. Now it's Doué. And that has put paid to that. Nice bit of trickery. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And Messi truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pass is just off target. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Best. Played for Chiellini.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. And it's Hazard. Chance, surely! Great vision. Out to the right. Doué in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Zanetti aimed in towards the centre. And that's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
2 added minutes.
They are into overtime. That's an imaginative pass. Leicester calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got... Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No way through. Leicester puts his foot on the gas, looking for the run. Doué, Neymar, knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Rodrigo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Seedorf. Can he spark a counter here? Donadoni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. And can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Big chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Great chance here from position A1. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Burak Yilmaz! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Cleared without complication. Hazard.
Burak Yilmaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Triol. Seedorf cuts it out. Nicely shaped ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Yilmaz. Now it's Donadoni. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coming on the field.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's made its way to him. Caught offside that time. Played into space. Look at the space here.
And Essie clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bojan Krkić receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward,
Neymar.
and maybe even the
Coming
keeper.
on to replace him is number 22, Kaká. Substitution in
Oh, what
progress.
a climb! He will be livid with himself. Van Nistelrooy. Lewandowski. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. It's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kaká picks it up out wide. Zanetti. Now Seedorf. Nesta. Ronaldinho. A player so deservedly decorated with praise. And oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Anasi, number
Having
7.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
Marquinhos does really... And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Bojan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Parking in the area around the stadium is
Thrilling,
strictly
nail-biting, perhaps
Please use
frustrating
parking
until the
provided by
very
the park
end,
or any
but
other
we
paid
do
parking
have a
facilities in
winner.
the area.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking here to chip it through. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's played in. He gets big! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 21 minutes is number 17, Ilhan Mansons.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to thread one through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's picked out the run. And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And it's decent chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 30 minutes
Yeah,
is
that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Best very much a man of this moment. Now it's Cavani. Conte. Seedorf. For Conte. De Bruyne.
Orange County really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Zanetti delivers. Best. Now it's Kaka. Threads one in. Nesta makes the interception. Conte. And it's Doué. Doué has got himself a free kick. The pass has gone astray. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Doué. Conte. Expertly cut out, really nicely
There will
done.
be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cavani. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Best. In towards the back stick. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square.
And now,
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. That's a throw. Crossed in one. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gets into some space. That's the throw. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. That has been slung wide. De Bruyne. Marquinhos. Baresi. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. That is good alertness. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now they can clear their lines. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Cavani, foot in.
Cavani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Best. Now that looks a decent ball. But that has not gone well. Cannavaro. Seedorf. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Conte. Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. He's on it. Can he get away? Great vision. Zanetti. That pass has been well intercepted. Cavani! Oh, it's come loose. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Stood up well to him there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Donatoni. And he's gone backward here. Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And that was nowhere near his best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a shade optimistic. Spread out to the left. Burak Yilmaz.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe chasing after it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
21, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 10. Neymar.
Here's a man who his
Number
teammates
8,
can look to in
Messi.
all times.
Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Could move up a gear here. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. 2 minutes to be added on. Perez. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So, just time for me to say... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rodrigo. De Bruyne. Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. That pass has been well intercepted. Still goalless. And it's Doué. Now it's Cavani. And he cuts out the supply. Played into space. That has not gone well. Griezmann. Donadoni has it out wide and in space. He has found the way through. Chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply. It's Asa! The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this looks sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. Baresi cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Out to the right. Seedorf makes the interception. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zanetti tries to pass it through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. No, that's been intercepted. Spread out to the left. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. De Bruyne. Azar. He's in plenty of space here.
Added time.
Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Anesi clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second
And
half.
a quick
The
announcement
opposition
today
will be
that
doing their
memorabilia
utmost
from
to
today's
try and
match
get back
is now
into
on
this,
sale in
so
the
they have to be
stadium.
alert.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Threads one in. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Now, what about this cross? Zanetti, crossed in once more.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Chiellini. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Azar. Zanetti. That's an imaginative pass. He won't be happy with that one. It's come to nothing. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rodrigo picks it up out wide. That is lovely. And that's been won straight back. Conte looking to play him in. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Seedorf under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Best crosses it in. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit...
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 24.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 9, Hazard. Number 20, Rodrigo.
Shot at goal!
Coming on the field, number 17.
That's a look and plays it forward.
Number
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Zanetti. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe running with the ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. A probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Rafinha. Can he get away here? Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception. Goes for goal! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
And it's Ronaldinho. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Produces a cross.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's got his through and all alone. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard can get it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafinha. No, he refuses to take the bait. Baresi. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that is... And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
what do you take away from it all, Jim?
And I see demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be...